Florida's most dangerous driving season is not 1 month on a calendar. It is the stretch where Florida combines heat, holidays, tourists, and sudden storms. A mom named Rachel was driving her kids back from the beach on a summer Sunday. Traffic packed, rain hitting hard, and the car ahead hydroplaned and spun. Rachel swerved, clipped the barrier, and the airbags went off with her kids screaming. Nobody woke up thinking, today is the day. Look, I've been handling personal injury cases in Florida for a long time, over 30 years. I have seen patterns, and one of the biggest patterns is this. There are times of the year when the road environment becomes less forgiving. So let's talk about what I consider Florida's most dangerous driving season, why it happens, and what you can do differently during those weeks to keep yourself and your family safer. When I say season in Florida, I am talking about a combination of conditions: more cars, more distractions, more impairment, more fatigue, and weather that changes the road surface in minutes. For the Tampa Bay area and the surrounding counties, that often means summer through early fall, plus holiday weekends. And I'm going to add 2 more Tampa Bay risk windows people forget. One is our winter visitor season. You get more unfamiliar drivers, more GPS last-second turns, and more mixed speeds. That is not an insult, it's just a reality. The other is spring break and big event weekends. There's more late nights then, more impaired driving, and more people driving routes they do not normally drive. But let us start with summer. Summer in Florida is beautiful. It is also chaos. You have tourists, you have families, you have teens out of school, people making spontaneous trips, and you have storms. Summer storm risk is real, and it is not just because rain is wet. It is because rain changes the visibility and traction. When the rain starts, especially after a dry stretch, the first few minutes can be slick. Oil and grime lift up, and you get a skating rink effect. Add in glare and reduced visibility and standing water, now your normal stopping distance is not normal. Hydroplaning is a big one. Hydroplaning is when your tires ride on a thin layer of water instead of gripping the road. When that happens, steering becomes just a suggestion. You can be doing everything right and still lose control if you are going too fast for the conditions. Now let us talk about holiday and event spikes. Florida has certain weekends when the road risk goes up fast. Memorial Day, 4th of July, Labor Day, big events like concerts and festivals, and game days. What changes on those days? Well, alcohol consumption goes up. Long drives happen. People drive tired. People drive late at night. People drive in unfamiliar areas. And that is a dangerous mix. Nighttime and weekend patterns are another big issue. Pedestrian risks go up at night. Impaired driving risks go up at night. And motorcycles are harder to see at night. So if you are driving on a weekend night, you should assume there is someone near you who is not at full capacity. Here's another Florida-specific danger. Dusk after a long, hot day. The sun gets low, glare goes up, and people are rushing. That is a perfect time for a pedestrian to be hard to see and for a driver to be overconfident. Let me drop a mid-script engagement beat here. Comment this for me. Which feels more dangerous in the Tampa Bay area and the surrounding counties? Summer storms or holiday weekends? I want to see what people who drive here every day think. Now, what should you actually change during these high-risk seasons? Number 1, slow down in rain. If you're going the same speed you go on a dry day, you are gambling. Number 2, increase following distance. That gives you time if the car ahead of you suddenly hydroplanes or brakes. Number 3, choose your lane and stay out of clusters. If you are surrounded by cars on all sides, you have no escape route. Either pass safely or fall back and let space open. Number 4, time your travel. If you can avoid the peak post-beach rush on a Sunday, do it. If you can avoid the midnight holiday traffic, do it. Number 5, prepare your vehicle. This is not a car channel, but I am going to say it anyway. Check your tires, Bald tires plus rain equals hydroplaning. I think we all know that. Check your wipers. If you cannot see, you cannot drive. And check your lights. If other drivers cannot see you, you are a target. And today, with the auto light on and off switch, we see that happening more and more, that people forget that they moved the switch from auto. So they think their lights are on when in fact they're not. And during these seasons, do not be shy about changing your plan. If the storm is heavy, pull off. Get a coffee, let it pass. If you feel tired, do not push through the drive just because you are close. Tired driving is impaired driving. If traffic is stacked and aggressive, take the surface road for a bit. It is slower, but it is often calmer. Now, if you do get in a crash during one of these high chaos seasons, here's what to do. I always say safety first. Get out of traffic if you can. Call 911 if anyone is hurt or if the traffic is serious. Take photos, lots of them. Get witness information. Look around for cameras and get medical care. I know the temptation is to say, I will deal with it later. Don't do that. Later is when pain shows up. Later is when insurance tries to reduce what happened. Also, during busy seasons, evidence disappears even faster. Traffic cameras overwrite. Businesses record over footage. Witnesses forget. So if you are injured, getting advice early is smart. And if you are driving with kids during these seasons, here's a simple rule. Do not let the schedule bully you. If the rain is heavy, pull off. If the traffic is aggressive, take a calmer route. If you are running late, be late. I would rather you explain that it was the slow traffic rather than explaining a crash. I'm Doug Burnetti. I have seen too many families have their summer or holiday turn into a medical and legal mess. If you were hurt in a Florida crash and the insurance company is rushing you, call Burnetti PA. We've been doing this for over 30 years. And comment this: which feels more dangerous in Tampa Bay area? Summer storms or holiday weekends? See you on the next video.